Hollywood film legend, Clint Eastwood left behind not only iconic movies, but also a massive fortune that deeply moved his family. In the scenario that after his passing, what's gonna happen with this wealth? Might it become a psychological burden for his loved ones, especially as the terms of his will began to be revealed? Will the Eastwood family be able to overcome the pressures and challenges that come with this inheritance? Tears from the family. Although he was always a major presence in blockbuster films, his family life has often remained less discussed. Despite being healthy and active at 94 years old, his family life has had its share of emotional moments and, at times, tears. His children, while inheriting a significant portion of his vast fortune from his illustrious career, have often faced challenges in understanding his decisions regarding the division of his wealth. One of his children once shared, "Dad always wanted us to find our own way, but it's hard not to feel upset when he hasn't left us what we imagined." These words hint at the reality that, despite their love for their father, many of his children have struggled with feelings of hurt and disappointment. However, these decisions reflect a deeper life philosophy of Clint Eastwood. Wealth is not everything. He wanted his children to learn independence and build lives of their own. And while there may have been disagreements within the family, no one can deny that the true legacy Clint Eastwood has left behind is the timeless films he created and the spiritual values he contributed to the world. Beyond his immense career success, Clint Eastwood's family story is also a profound lesson about life, love, and the true values that endure. Vast fortune behind the glorious success. Clint Eastwood began his acting career in the 1950s, but it wasn't until he played the tough, decisive detective Harry Callahan in Dirty Harry, 1971, that he truly became a star. This role not only catapulted Clint Eastwood to global fame, but also established his iconic lone hero image, which would become a hallmark of many films he starred in afterward. The success of Dirty Harry opened the door to new opportunities, giving him the ability to take control of his career. Prior to this, in 1958, Clint Eastwood appeared in the TV series Rawhide. Although he initially earned a modest salary, as the show gained popularity, his income grew significantly. After Rawhide ended, Eastwood received a substantial payout and decided to try his hand at international cinema. In 1968, with his sharp business sense, Clint Eastwood recognized the potential of the film Hang 'em High and negotiated an incredibly lucrative deal. Not only did he receive a salary of $400,000, a considerable sum at the time, but he also secured 25% of the film's box office profits, a rare deal that very few actors ever achieve. This bold decision and far-sighted vision opened the door to significant wealth-building opportunities for him. Beyond cinema, Clint Eastwood's passion for music has also been an important part of his life. Though he never pursued a professional singing career, he released an album titled Cowboy Favorites in 1963 and frequently performed boogie-woogie piano at events, earning a fair amount of money. His love for music also inspired his son, Kyle, to become a talented jazz musician. Not limiting himself to just acting, Clint Eastwood also made savvy investments in real estate and other sectors. One of his notable investments was the purchase of a large piece of land in Carmel by the Sea, a famous coastal town in California. Thanks to these smart investment decisions, Eastwood's fortune has not only been built from film earnings, but also from long-term investments. With a generous heart, Clint Eastwood has always shown a strong commitment to charity. He actively supports causes in education, veteran services, and environmental conservation. The Monterey Peninsula Foundation, an organization he supports, has carried out many meaningful community projects, improving the lives of many people. According to financial experts, Clint Eastwood's current net worth is estimated at around $400 million. But his wealth doesn't only come from film income. Eastwood also earns from real estate, production companies, and other smart investments. Thanks to his diversification of investments, Clint Eastwood has built a solid business empire, ensuring a prosperous life even after the peak of his film career. A troubled family and a tumultuous childhood. Clint Eastwood was born in 1930 in San Francisco, into a working-class, struggling family. His parents, Clinton Eastwood Sr. and Ruth Wood, were hardworking individuals who did their best to provide for their family. Clint's childhood was marked by hardship, with the family frequently moving and facing financial difficulties. In this environment of scarcity and constant change, Clint had few opportunities to thrive or receive the full attention and support of his parents. The unhappy family life left deep scars on Clint Eastwood's soul. He felt the absence of emotional support and love from his parents. It was these difficult childhood experiences that forged in him a steely determination and a strong sense of independence. Rather than succumbing to adversity, Clint decided to rise above his circumstances and seek opportunities to change his life. Clint Eastwood has been through 3 marriages in his lifetime, and each of these unions was marked by pain and separation. His first marriage, to Maggie Johnson, lasted 31 years, but ended in divorce in 1984. Despite their efforts to make it work, differences in life perspectives and Clint's busy work schedule caused the relationship to slowly deteriorate. Additionally, Clint's extramarital affairs caused deep emotional pain to Maggie and eroded his own trust in marriage. However, after the divorce, they remained on good terms and co-parented their 2 children, which demonstrates Clint's continued respect for his family. His second marriage, to Dinah Ruiz, a television journalist, also ended in divorce in 2014. Although they had a daughter together, Morgan, their relationship faced difficulties over time. Differences in lifestyle and their demanding work schedules created increasing distance between them. Both had their own busy careers, leading to less and less time spent together. After their divorce, Clint had to cope with complex emotions, ranging from loneliness to sadness for not being able to maintain a happy family life. The relationship between Clint Eastwood and his children is a complicated one. Although he has always expressed love for them, Eastwood admits that he is not a perfect father. His broken marriages and hectic work schedule meant that he was often unable to devote enough time to his children. Allison Eastwood, one of his daughters, once shared in an interview that she felt lonely and emotionally neglected when her father was too busy with his career. Furthermore, the unequal distribution of his wealth left many of his children feeling hurt and disappointed. Eastwood has always believed that it is important for his children to be independent. However, many of his children feel that their father was too strict and lacked the proper emotional support. The differences in perspective between the 2 generations have led to misunderstandings and strained relationships within the family. The spiritual legacy, a profound story. The enormous wealth that Clint Eastwood leaves behind is only part of the legacy he built. Above all, he has left an invaluable cultural legacy through classic films like A Fistful of Dollars, Unforgiven, and $1 Million Baby. These works not only entertain but also contain profound messages about courage, resilience, and human values. Eastwood redefined the image of the American hero in cinema, and his influence is still strongly felt today. Despite the controversies surrounding the division of his wealth, Eastwood's artistic legacy belongs to all of humanity. A family member once shared, "We love our father and are proud of what he has done. Even though there were times when the family wasn't perfect, his films have connected us with millions of people around the world. That is the true legacy we want to preserve." Building a happy family while also achieving a successful career is a challenge for anyone, and Eastwood was no exception. However, through his films, he has inspired many and left an indelible mark on the history of cinema. Clint Eastwood has lived a life full of ups and downs, from the hardships of his childhood to the resounding successes of his career. He has taught us about perseverance, courage, and unwavering determination. This indomitable spirit helped him overcome countless challenges and become a legend in cinema. That is the most valuable legacy he leaves behind, a shining example of resilience and success. While his family troubles have somewhat overshadowed his image, Clint Eastwood's artistic legacy continues to shine brightly. His films are not just works of entertainment, but profound lessons about life, love, and loss. Through them, he has inspired millions of people around the world,